What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Iron Chapel. Today I'm going to show you guys how to do the bench press properly, how a powerlifter does it. So to start off, here are a couple warm-ups that help when warming up for the bench press. Basically the point is to warm up the rotary cuffs and stretch out the shoulders so that nothing can move around, nothing can stretch too much. You want to make sure everything's all ready for the movement. And these are called Alou raises. These are an Olympic weightlifting movement that they do to set up for presses. So to get started, first disclaimer, everybody's bench press is going to look different because of body proportions. Arm length, trunk length, and leg length all have something to do with how your bench will look, but the setup is still the same steps. But the rules for a competition powerlifting bench is that the lockout has to happen at the top once it's unracked. The bar is to come down, touch the chest, and become motionless, and then go back up to another lockout before re-racked. So here are the 3 points of contact, is your butt, your shoulders, and your feet, and all of those have to stay in the same place when benching in competition. If one of them moves, then it doesn't count as a rep. Specifically, the butt is the most common one. So as you see me do here is I'm pushing with my quads until I get to a point where my feet are far back enough where my butt doesn't come off the bench. And that's important because if your butt comes off, when you're using leg drive, if your butt comes off the bench, then the rep doesn't count. So range of motion is also an important part. The bar has to come down and touch your chest and stay there for a second and then come back up. Partial reps don't count, and if you don't lock out, it also does not count. And also a back arch is important too. As you see in this clip here, I have a good back arch. My chest is high, but when I reset myself without a back arch, my chest is so much lower and I have much further range of motion, which I don't need for trying to get stronger. And that also puts your shoulders in a more compromised position. And the feet up bench, I don't understand why people do that. There's no benefits to that as opposed to a normal bench press. Just do incline if you want to hit the upper chest more. So the setup, you want to pull your shoulders back, not shrugging them like that. You want to pull them back towards each other, and like Alan Thrall says, make a butt crack with your back. Set up your feet how you have them, arch your back. And make sure you push so that your shoulders are in the bench. And what I like to do is put pressure on the bar and push with my legs so that my back gets a good arch, and then set my feet where they should be so that my butt won't come up, and squeeze my glutes, your quads, and everything. Unrack the bar with your lats, not pushing up. Pull with your lats so that it goes into place. And make sure you maintain that tightness through the whole thing. And when you pick up the bar, push with your quads. That is called leg drive. It'll give you extra strength. On the way down, twist in towards the bar like you're trying to bend it so that both of the sleeves would end up by your feet. That engages your lats. And also press in a correct bar path so that it's straight and straight line going diagonal towards your chest. As you see in this angle, the bar doesn't move straight vertically. It goes at an angle towards my feet a tiny bit, and that's how the reps should look. And also set up your hand width at a point where if you're looking from both sides, your forearms are parallel to each other and just past perpendicular to the ground. You want your elbows just further forward, and that's the perfect bench press. So here's what it looks like with weight too. I do the same setup. Make a spot for my butt to stay. Set the shoulders in there. I push with my feet and put pressure on the bar. It's easier to put pressure on the bar with weight because it won't lift up as easily. But my feet are set, my shoulders are set, my butt is set. Come down, pause, and press back up. And that's what it looks like with weight. So hopefully this was helpful to everybody. And we'll see you guys later.